stop serving him.
Well, he couldn't take another, you know, he's been, until today, he's been hanging out over at the Priory with the friars. You know, and you know what they put in their beer? Hops. Hops.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, which is, you know, I mean, that's why he's got the gut.
Yeah.
That's why.
But they're not skilled.
No, they're not
These
skilled.
are not skilled.
Personally, I think it is an attempt at
To undermine.
well, no, I mean, think about it. Hops, when you're out in the hops fields, you know, and young women who are picking hops, they develop faster, they get their periods earlier, and the men who are out there picking, they get breasts, and so I think it's a form of birth control by the prior.
I think you're right.
And it diminishes, you know, sexual, so all he can do now is drink, and the friars kicked him out. You know.
Accentuate desire and diminish performance.
Right, well, diminish everything, because look at it.
We should think about,
But I don't, yes.
we should think about coming up with different brews, different ones, just for different attributes.
Give us an example of somebody that comes in.
Like, you know, when Master William Needleman comes in.
Everybody know about that guy.
Right.
Tell us a story before we move on.
He's always complaining about his leg.
Indeed.
Huge.
That's right, he has the, and they bleed him, and yet if we addressed it in another way, from inside, perhaps we could clear up the humors that are going to his leg.
To fill him with fluid will make him expel the toxic fluid.
But fluid with the right amount of
Geranium.
And rosemary.
Geranium root and rosemary.
Geranium root and
If we were
rosemary.
gonna make a poultice, we would put it topically, but.
It will purge the system of these toxins
Yes.
and also elevate his soul.
so he'll come to look at us differently.
You know,
He won't grab your ass all the
Hold on a
time.
minute. Yep. So she said elevate his soul. So let's treat that as if that's a character trait of Bernadette's. Right? So just say what you're going to say, but that's where you're just reinforce that that's a character trait.
So he'll be better. He won't just come in and pinch you. I mean, I think you're right. I think you see the higher purpose of what we're doing.
Well, that's my vocation, the higher purpose. And developing a balance between the body and the soul that are at odds with one another. In his case, they're at war with one another.
Do you think the war between the body and the soul is a masculine-feminine war?
I believe it is. That there's harmony between the feminine brain and the feminine soul. And it's only disturbed by the masculine infiltration. That's what I believe.
So if all of these men who are drinking so much hops beer were to stop drinking the hops beer and we could treat them in another way, we could remove, because if they are at war, it is the hops which creates them more feminine than their systems should be. And if we remove the femininity from them that fights with their masculinity, they will no longer fight within themselves and take that out on us or other people.
Could that work?
It's a goal to be pursued.
My question is, how do we get the geranium and the rosemary to brew well enough to infuse itself into a beer?
At the right balance.
Well, clearly balanced, but yeast needs to be in there somehow. And where does yeast fall in all of, if we're to have a brew, is my question.
Well, there's a starter fermenting in the back. The starter is the base from which the yeast will come. It will ferment itself.
Let's try. I think so.
Paul, you come in and blow out a couple candles. There's stuff going on.
I come in and blow out a couple candles.
Blow out a couple candles. There's something happening out there where you need to turn the lights on.
Oh, I see.
Paul's in and see him.
Wait, okay.
Here.
Paul's in and see him.
Hey, hi.
What-
Oh, gosh, sorry.
What news?
No,
What news?
there's talk about what's going on here, and it's all lies, and I want you to be careful.
Talk.
Well,
There's talk.
lies can't hurt anyone.
No, lies hurt everyone.
What kind of talk?
Let's get that straight. I think it boils down to they want your money, they want your business, they want you out.
They can't have that.
They're threatening. I've heard talk. I've
Merlin,
heard
don't
talk.
get yourself so upset.
I can't
Talk
help
is
it.
talk. And here we are in the mid whatever century we're in. And we've come all this way. People know the benefits of what we do.
Right.
They know the benefits, but they also know the profit that you're making. And
We
that's
don't
what-
tell them.
They know
How can they
everything.
see
They
it?
know everything. They're talking about it down at the Ducky Tavern. Tavern.
Have you been to the Ducky Tavern,
Yes.
Merlin?
I like your brew.
Paul, explore the actual witnessing of what you're reporting, like the men who were talking about.
I heard them talk about the three ladies up on the hill on the west side who were making this brew, and one of them said, and they're making a lot of money, and they have gold in the third drawer and back next to the, what do you call it? And they know, and they want it, and they don't care anything about what you're doing. They just want to take over,
There could
and they
be
want to
some
get rid of
truth.
you.
There could be some truth in this.
There's nothing
Because
but
all of these
truth.
men know what they pay us.
No doubt there is truth, and all have been to visit here.
And they all know what they've paid us, and
They
you
know
know
what
how
they
men
want.
talk.
In other words, they're out to get you, to like wreck you, and to take your business over so they can make money and more money.
And
Well, they can't do that.
to remedy the situation, we must engage the most powerful of this group.
We should,
Also, you might think of engaging the most powerful of all the herbs you know.
That's a good idea, Merlin.
I think it's,
forget the gout and the,
Never mind that.
no, how about increasing the gout?
increasing the gout.
I
Explore
think
that.
And the heart issues.
raise the gout.
Absolutely.
Raise the gout
And hops.
and hops.
A lot of
Okay, no, then you, let's start making labels to attract the certain flies out there.
Right, so no more broomstick.
No, you know, they've even talked about that they saw, she's not here, Mary Ellen, they saw her riding on a broomstick
Right.
across the full moon. He was dead drunk, but they have
What do men like? Let us put up what men like.
Breasts.
Goats! Goats!
Oh,
Goats?
right.
Goats, they like goats.
how would you get that?
Combine them for that.
Breasts on the head of a goat.
Wait, how about the was it the wolf with the breasts feeding a child? What was that?
Rome?
Yes,
In
Rome.
Rome. The twins.
Yes.
Romulus and Remus
Yes.
being.
Put that on a label, like nice breasts.
And that it will
Increase.
performance.
Yes, it will. Yes, increase performance, and then on the side they get the gout, they get the bad heart.
Right.
We just sort of aim it.
Increase
I have a
performance.
word. Target.
Target.
Wonderful.
You
Merlin,
target the
I'm
group of people
unfurling the sheet.
that are wanting to get in your way.
I'm unfurling the vellum.
And
Target.
Here's the paintbrush.
with a
Draw us
with
what we will put up in front now, instead of it's going to be a goat with breasts,
Go with 4 breasts.
with 4 breasts, and a wolf.
Somebody read Deb's demeanor right now.
you seem concerned.
Yes, I am concerned. I think this will call a lot of attention to ourselves.
In a good way, you mean? Or what, in a bad way?
It's kind of extreme. I think we should be a little more subtle.
That's how. Subliminal. I learned that.
I think what we should do is have you, Merlin,
Do what?
be the proprietor of this place.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we'll make the brews.
Yes.
Oh,
But they
yeah.
will not see us.
You'll wear our masks.
I see.
Or we'll dress as men.
Yes.
We'll dress as men. We'll
You'll be
smack down
behind the
breasts.
scenes.
That's so brilliant.
It's great.
We'll
And
be
the only
boys.
breasts of
You dress like
this
boys.
place will
Is
be
that
on
what
the
you
goat's
just-
head.
Yes.
All right, good.
We